Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. The sun is now rising, and as majestic as it looks, as beautiful as it is, if you look closely, you see something very bizarre. Are those rockets going through the sky? Are they flying shooting stars? Or maybe they're aliens? You decide. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woo.
Coca-Cola murals right there on the side of that apartment building. Straight ahead, state capitol. 1 hour parking for Dunkin' Donuts. Man, imagine how hyped up you'd be after 60 minutes of consuming caffeine. I am very thankful for this cup of coffee. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm very tired today. Sometimes I feel like I wear myself out. I stretch myself too thin, if you will. I wish I could stretch myself thin, because that would be a great diet plan. Hot coffee to the rescue. Sometimes I think I do a little bit too much in the course of not only a day, but in a week and in a month. I never really take any days off. I'm always go, 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 go. And I like it that way. I like the format of these daily vlogs because it keeps me motivated, keeps me moving, keeps me going. And I think that might be the death of me at some point. But at least if that unfortunate event happens, I guess I could die happy. I know, as weird as that sounds, at least I won't have any regrets. And that is a good thing.
Remember when you were younger, anyone that had one of those honking clicker things on their car was considered like super rich? But now every car has them.
Next to this park is a staircase leading up to a tree. And in 1997, people say that they could see the image of the Virgin Mary about halfway up the tree.
In fact, it became so popular they had to build this staircase because hundreds of people would show up with candles wanting to see the image. And since it's located way up here, a normal person, I'm 6'3", cannot see it without the help of the stairs.
At one point, the city was going to remove the tree, but lots of petitioners changed that. But it did, unfortunately, not stop the vandals from removing the image that used to be located right here.
This does not stop people, however, from leaving flowers on the stairs and on the tree itself.
And I'm wondering what the significance of painting the tree red is as well. And you can see over here, someone has placed flowers on the ground also. Whoa, look at that water tower. I want to go up in that thing. Doesn't look like it's open to the public, but that's awesome. There's some road closed signs there. But I went ahead and parked over here anyway because I want to show you something right over there. It's called the Gilgal Garden. And there are some very interesting structures here. But the one I find the most interesting is this 2-ton sphinx with the face of the creator of the Mormon church.
Now, I don't really know a lot about Joseph Smith or the Mormon religion. My father was a minister. He was an independent Christian preacher. I know there's a lot of different religions and a lot of different beliefs, but you cannot deny the epicness and bizarreness of this structure. And that's not the only unique thing out here. Take a look at this.
It's a man surrounded by hammers and tools of sorts. And I'm sure this has a meaning. There are 2 arms reaching down to a heart. What is that, a kidney or some other body part there? I don't know what the significance is, but it's pretty interesting.
Definitely a very interesting place, to say the least.
Santa? Very confusing. I really like that house across the street. It's like something out of a movie almost. You don't normally see Domino's pizzas that look like that. Look at these 2 dogs over here. What are you guys doing? Lake City is also home to the very first franchise KFC. The Colonel became good friends with the man who opened the first one. And it's right up here. Insert childish / adult humor now. There it is. I see the bucket. Dun, 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 dun. You can't always do a shunk, gotta mix it up sometimes. By the way, I think I left my little tripod thing back at that park. And there he is, the Colonel. And it looks like the guy who opened this franchise to the right of the Colonel modeled his glasses after the man himself. And it looks like someone has either taken this as a memento, or maybe he just wore his glasses that way. It's hard to tell. The guy's name was Pete Harmon, and that's his briefcase. He loved the Colonel so much, he embedded him on the front of his traveling device. And according to this news article, the key to the KFC recipe is one savvy salesman. And this is slightly mind-blowing. They have the Colonel's wardrobe. I just want to touch it. You can't touch it. Check out this old school sign, and even cooler than that, this is one of those rare KFC buffets. It's kind of rare to find a KFC buffet in this day and age. And if you get a little warm in here, they have fans. Well, you can't use this one because it's framed, but they used to have fans. They have all kind of mementos throughout here. That's one of the original pressure cookers. The secret recipe was in there. Don't be fooled. These are not real cookies. If you go to reach for one, it's just a piece of paper. This might be the biggest non-2 liter of Mountain Dew I've ever seen. Look at this. It's a 1.25 liter. Even that might be a little too much for me. And no buffet would be complete without a proper spork. This is Chris, by the way.
What's up, y'all?
Who is wearing a sweet Back to the Future shirt. And you live here locally, and you didn't even know that there was a KFC buffet. That big bucket says it's the world's first KFC, which in reality is not true. The first one's in Kentucky, but this is definitely a close second. It's a pretty sweet Muffler Man sign across the street as well. The Harmon Cafe. Cool neon sign. That's not the Colonel there. That's the guy with the last name of Harmon. Looks just like the Colonel, though. It's kind of hard to tell them apart. They're almost like identical twins. Look at all those birds perched up there. That's a lot of birds. Hitchcock would be proud. There's a big bowling pin right there. Now I'm gonna go back by that park and see if my glasses are still there. Crossing my fingers. I was sitting right here editing a little bit earlier, and I thought I left it there, but it's gone. Either I didn't leave it there, or someone else took it. Whamp, 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 whamp. Did you see who took it, chicken? Was it you, chicken? Do you have my little mini tripod? Oh, you're not fessing up, huh? Cat got your tongue? What about you, blue jay? Is that what that is, a blue jay? Weird, he's not flying away. Do you know where my mini tripod is? I really like that tripod too. Man, I'm the king of losing things. The front desk said someone left this for me. A little gift. Woo fuel. No matter how much I try to hide the fact of where I am or where I'm staying, someone always uses their Columbo-like research skills to find me. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, look at that Salt Lake City sky. The sun's starting to peek over behind those mountains. And there's snow up there on the top of that one. I mean, the elevation there is really high, but that's definitely some snow. It's replacement time. At least, I hope they have it in here. For those of you up to date on new upcoming drone technology, I want this at some point. Bam! That honestly might be my favorite tripod for an iPhone. In regards to that drone I showed you inside, the drone I have now is the DJI Phantom 4, and it's big and bulky. I have to mount it on the back of the backpack, and the blades go inside. The new one that's coming out folds up, the blades stay on it, and it can honestly fit in your pockets. I'm not even kidding. You have to have a big pocket, but it can definitely go in a backpack. Super concealed, great for traveling. I think it's going to be good. Of course, it doesn't come out for another few weeks, so I've got to be patient. Look at that sunset behind me. The sky is red with goodness. Compressing everything is very important to me. Now that I've downsized all my stuff, I want to take it to the next level and compress everything into one bag. There will come a point when I have everything in one backpack as I travel, make it a lot easier when I'm flying and traveling, maneuverability, getting around place to place, moving quickly. I think that will be a very good key asset to have a smaller quadcopter slash drone. Speaking of drones, look at this majestic shot that the Phantom 4 is now getting from the air. This is Salt Lake City, Utah. Who knew it was this beautiful here? Well, I guess if you've lived here, you would have known that, but if you've never been here, how would you fathom or how would you comprehend the beauty of this sky and the city skyline, all these things? Technology is beautiful. These drones are beautiful. YouTube is beautiful. And you are beautiful. And all you beautiful people out there. Why am I sounding like Doc Brown with a mix of Seinfeld? I don't know. But I want you to know, it's now time for vlog over.